What's up, guys? For today's knife review, we're going to be talking about a brand new knife from SOG. This is the SOG Kiku XR Blackout Edition. Now before we get into the review, let's do a quick 360. Here's the side, the top, other side, and you can see they've got their fantastic SOG pocket clip, which it is reversible. And then here's the inside of the liners. Alright, going on to our first talking point, we're looking at price. Not a budget blade. MSRP is $189 off of the SOG website and Blade HQ. Out the door after taxes, you're looking at $207. So I would say not outrageous compared to other knives in its category. Alright, next talking point is dimensions. So I will have the dimensions displayed on the screen for you, but just walking through the list here. Handle length is 4.375 inches. Handle width is 1 1/4, and then the thickness is 0.72 inches. And then for the blade, you've got a 3-inch blade, which was actually kind of surprising, with a blade width of 1.5 inches and a thickness of 0.15 inches. I say surprising just because I'm used to the other Kiku knives, which I will do a comparison here shortly, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, next talking point is weight. I believe there is a slight discrepancy between the website and in reality. So here's a scale. The website is saying that it is just under 5.2 ounces. My scale is saying it is just over 5.5, so 5 5/8 ounces. Not that huge of a difference, but there is a slight difference for you people who are weight Nazis. Alright, next talking point is comparison. So here is the Kiku XR, and let's compare with the other Kikus. This is the folding Kiku. So the XR is just a little bit fatter and shorter than the folder. And then here's the fixed blade. So the good thing about this is that SOG is providing us with a very large selection of choices for those of you who really enjoy this blade style. So the shape is very similar. Actually, I mean, they're all the same. It's just certain ratios and proportions are different, but ultimately the blade shape is the same. And so you can really just pick between one of these knives and you know, whichever blade length and handle length and whatever really fits your needs. So that's great. Alright, let's go ahead and put these ones away. And then let us compare with the other XR knives. So starting off, you've got the Terminus. There you go. So these are about the same as far as length goes, definitely not thickness. And then here's my recently reviewed Seal XR. And there you go. There's your side-by-side comparison, and they are all fantastic knives. So let's put these away. Okay, next talking point is blade steel. For the Kiku XR, you're looking at CTS XHP, which I'm no blade expert, but in my experience with my other cold steel knives, CTS XHP has always been a very reliable, long-lasting blade steel. It's always retained its edge very easily, or for a very long time. And then handle material, we're looking at G10. The other version of the XR is a textured micarta. This one is more of a textured G10, and it's absolutely great. Feels comfortable, feels fantastic. Next talking point is action and deployment. So what can I say? SOG has really outdone themselves this time with the XR lock. Out the box, there's no adjustments required. It is buttery smooth, and the thing that's great is it's so easy to play with and manipulate. But when it's locked up, it is locked up like a vault. There's absolutely no blade play in any direction, and it stays closed very securely. But once you deploy it, it moves super easy. And that goes with all of the other XR locks. Like so. Here, look at that. It's just like water, and then locks up like a vault. Yeah, the one thing you can rest assured is that your XR knives will never need any kind of adjusting. They're just going to be freaking ready to go right out the box. Alright, next item is ergonomics. For its size, I think it's great. As I was saying before, I expected this knife to be a little bit larger just because I'm used to my other Kiku knives, but I think this is a perfectly good size and it fits in the hand quite well. The jimping is not too aggressive, but aggressive enough for your thumb to get a secure grip on the top. So for any kind of fine carving motions, you're not going to have any issues with that. And the thing I like about this one is the jimping on the top is not as obnoxious as the jimping on the SOG Seal XR, which you can just see it's just like jimping for days. And you know, that might be your thing. For me, I like a more subtle design. Not that there's anything wrong with the Seal XR. Alright, next and last talking point is my overall thoughts and should you buy it. My overall thoughts, I am very pleased. The thing that I like about this is, first of all, it's ease of use. You know, one-handed opening, one-handed closing. If you're familiar with any of the ball bearing locks, access locks from Spyderco and Benchmade, then you know you're getting the same exact thing, but I just think SOG does it a little bit better. And I'm not biased at all. I love all of the knives. All the knives in the world I love. This one I just think is a very well-designed version of it. Of a lock that has been in existence for many, many years. Should you buy it? I think that if you're in the market for buying a knife, you know, and you're not so much a collector, you just need a knife, then this is a great option. I will say that it is a little bit pricey. $200 is not cheap, especially if you're like me and you just have a regular job. But for reliability and, you know, its lifespan, this will survive the entirety of your life, and you know, you can pass it on to your kid if you want to. So it's a good investment. And the thing that I like about the Kiku is it gives you a different, or I guess a larger selection if you really like the XR lock, but the Terminus here is really more for, I would say it's like city use, office use. This one is like when you're a tactical Rambo and you're about to, you know, assassinate some dictator leader. And this one I think is a fine medium. This one I think will do great in the woods. It's not so large that it's going to cause civil unrest in your work environment, but it's large enough to where you can really use it for whatever you want. You can use it for indoors, you can use it for outdoors, and it'll be comfortable in any environment. So I think it's really the perfect medium between these two. Alright. So, yep, it is what it is. This is a very new knife, so this is really more of a first impressions video. However, as time goes on, you know, I'm going to EDC this for the next couple of weeks, and if my mind changes, then I'll put out another review. But if this performs, you know, as good or better than the SOG Seal XR, then I will have no complaints, because SOG really did a great job with their XR locks. So, yep, highly recommended if you got the cash for it, and if you're in the market for a knife, go ahead and get one. Other than that, I hope that this helps you with your next knife purchase. Thank you for watching, and tune in for my next knife review. Alright, bye.